Isang masayang pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pag-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Classes sa Gramatika, Speech Class, Financial Literacy, at marami pang iba. Pinalawig din ng ETUlay ang ating Alive program para sa mga mag-aaral mula grade 1 hanggang grade 3. Gayun din ay mayroon tayong ALS program at SPED tutorials na makasisigurong makakamit ng lahat ang inclusive education. May SPED hotline na rin para sa inyong mga katanungan patungkol sa special education. Kaya, subaybayan mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, mula 9:00 ng umaga hanggang 7:00 ng gabi ang ating ETUlay. Sa ating pagtutulungan, maiaangat natin ang bawat isa. Ating itutulay ang pagkatuto upang di mapigil ang pag-aaral ng kabataang Pilipino. Itulay natin ito, sulong edukalidad.
Mabuhay! Isang mapagpalang araw sa ating lahat. Ako ang inyong lingkod, Tutor Madge. Welcome sa ating ETUlay, ang ating libreng online tutorial na hatid ng ating kagawaran ng edukasyon, ICTS EdTech. Ang programang ito ay inaasahang makatutulong at maging karagdagang kaalaman sa mga mag-aaral mula kinder hanggang senior high school, ALS, Alive, at SPED learners. Bukod sa pagsagot ng mga modules, ang ETUlay ay may mga special programs din na siguradong aabangan ninyo araw-araw. Katuwang ang ating mga minamahal na mga magulang at guro ay maitutulay natin ang pagkatuto. Kaya, ihanda na ang inyong module, lapis, papel o kwaderno. Ihanda rin ang isip, mata at tenga sa isa na namang makabuluhang aralin. Tayo nang matuto kasama ang inyong volunteer online tutor sa oras na ito.
Yes, hello, good afternoon po sa lahat ng ating mga viewers, sa ating mga students, sa ating mga parents, sa ating mga kapwa educators sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. It's October 1st po and welcome to Mas Talino Day Friday. Kaya naman dyan sobrang excited kami na magturo ulit ngayon sa inyo mga grade 10 learners. Dahil nga sabi ko nga, sisimulan natin ang buwan na ito ng pagkatuto, especially with mathematics. Yes, Tutor Ruel?
Yes, thank you so much, Tutor Abhil. Hello everyone, Diyos marhay na daw po. Kumusta athletes from all over the Philippines. So, welcome to our online ETUlay tutorial, kung saan atin niyang itutulay ang pagkatuto ng bawat batang Pilipino sa Mathematics 10. So, of course, with Tutor Abhil, I'm Tutor Ruel, your math coach in Math 10.
Ayan. So again, welcome to our DepEd online tutorial ang ating ETUlay. At kasama nyo nga ako, si Tutor Abhil from SDO Bataan. And of course, kasama nyo si Tutor Ruel from SDO Camarines Sur. At kami ang inyong mga math coaches. Ayan. So Tutor Ruel, paki-ano muna natin yung PowerPoint natin para lang mai-promote natin. Pero grade 10 learners at lahat po ng mga online viewers, do not forget po na i-share ang ating live streaming ngayon sa inyong po mga classmates para sigurado mas marami pa tayo matuturo ang mga grade 10 learners. And para po sa lahat ng updates and information about DepEd Online Tutorial ETUlay, do not forget to follow our Facebook pages DepEd Edtech Unit at DepEd Tayo. At huwag din pong kalimutan na mag-subscribe para sa mga replays ng online tutorials sa DepEd Philippines YouTube channel, DepEd EdTech at DepEd TV. At syempre, abangan nga kami every Friday Math 10 dito sa ating DepEd online tutorial from 3:40 p.m. to 4:20 p.m. And of course, Tutor Well, para sa ating pagsimula, ikaw na muna ang bahala.
Yes, thank you so much, Tutor Abil. Okay, so mathletes, are you ready again for a new challenge? Ready na ba kayo? A challenge to learn new math lessons? I guess yes, so let's get started. So for quarter 1, week 3, our lesson for this session is about illustrating geometric sequence. Last time, we talked about arithmetic sequence. So this time, we have geometric sequence. So but before that, let's have the math challenge of the week. So ito yung last week na math challenge. Determine the 13th term of the arithmetic sequence in which a sub 7 is 15 and a sub 10 is 33. And the answer for that math challenge is 51. And mathletes, our mathlete of the week is no other than Rainiel Manabat de Vera. So congratulations, mathlete Rainiel. He is from Macabebe High School, SDO Pampanga, with his math teacher, Teacher Jeneline Ignacio. Once again, congratulations, mathlete Rainiel. So we are looking forward for another mathlete na mai-feature natin next week. So I guess everyone will try to answer the math challenge. Okay, now let's move forward. We would like to acknowledge SDO Bataan, Regional Office 5 Bicol, and SDO Camarines Sur. Especially the Regional Office 5 Bicol, kung saan ang ginamit nating module as a basis for our discussion for this session ay galing po sa Regional Office 5, which is Quarter 1, Module 4, Illustrating Geometric Sequence, with our Regional Director, of course, Dr. Gilbert T. Sadsad. Hello, sir. Okay, now for this week, here are our objectives. Number 1, illustrate a geometric sequence. And number 2, differentiate a geometric sequence from an arithmetic sequence. So what do you think? So, kayang-kaya natin itong ma-attain. Okay, now, let's have a review. Pero bago tayo mag-review, hello po muna kay Mark Edward, kay Haven Jade Mercado Tesalona, and kay Riza May Carpio watching us this afternoon. So, hello po. Okay, now, for our review, choose the letter of the correct answer. We have a 3-item challenge. So, alam ko, kayang-kaya nyo ito. So, number 1. What is the common difference of the sequences 5, 9, 13, 17, 21? A, 3, B, 4, C, 5, or D, 6? Again, what is the common difference? Okay, sige nga. Mathletes, what do you think? Sabi ni Harley Ken Arizala, B, 4. Okay, let's see if it's really 4 correct. Wow. The answer is 4. Why 4? 9 minus 5 is 4, 13 minus 9 is 4, 17 minus 13 is 4, 21 minus 17 is 4. So, their common difference is 4. So, tama rin si Claire, Christian, James, and Clark. So, congratulations. Now, let's move to number 2. Number 2. What is the next term of the sequence 8, 5, 2, and negative 1? Again, what is the next term? Ano yung sunod na term in this given sequence? So, mathletes, what do you think? Sige nga. Okay. Is it A, negative 4, B, negative 3, C, 3, or D, 4? What do you think? For number 2, the next term is, sabi ni Leonard Paul Alvarez, it's negative 4. Same with Hani and Riza and Clark Steven. So let's see. Okay, correct. It's negative 4, letter A. Very good. Okay, so the common difference there is negative 3. Why? 5 minus 8 is negative 3. Now, negative 1 minus 3 is negative 4. So the next term is negative 4. Now, how about the last review question that we have today? This is, which of the following is not an example of an arithmetic sequence? Again, not an example. Is it A, 2, 4, 6, 8, B, -2, 1, 4, 7, C, 1, 2, 4, 8, or D, 10, 5, 0, -5? So athletes, which is not an example of an arithmetic sequence? Tingnan nga natin. What do you think is the answer? Okay, for this one, the correct answer is letter C, 1, 2, 4, 8. So bakit 1, 2, 4, 8? Ang letter A natin, we have a common difference of 2. B, we have 3. And D, we have -5. Okay, since C is not an arithmetic sequence, so what type of sequence is that? So yan yung pag-aaralan natin. And also, we will find out kung ano yung pattern in that given sequence. So, athletes, here we go. Another review part. So, let's find the ratio of the second number to the first number. Kasi yung ratio has something to do with our lesson this session. Okay, we have this 3-item problem and we will find the ratio. So, kaya ba, athletes? Kayang-kaya. Okay, let's have number 1, 2, 5. So what is the ratio? So find the ratio of the second number to the first number. If we have 2 and 5, so it will be presented as 5 halves. So second number over the first number. So it will be 5 halves. How about number 2? Sige nga, athletes. What is the ratio for number 2? -5, -10. It will be what? Can give a try. Okay, for number 2, it will be -10 over -5. Now, we will simplify this. -10 over -5 will be +2. Now, how come? So, ganito po yan. So, observe first the sign. It's negative over negative. So, negative divided by negative is positive. So, like sign, always positive under division and even in multiplication. So, negative divide negative, positive, negative times negative, positive. Now, how about the number? So, we have 10 and 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. That is why the answer for this one is 2. So our ratio is 2 or 2 over 1. So pareho lang po sila. Now, number 3. How about number 3? What do you think? So for number 3, we have 1 and -1/2. So our ratio for number 3 is, what do you think? Oh, batiin ko muna si Gio Tugano. Good afternoon po. Enjoying this activity. Thank you so much. So binabati ko po yung lahat ng students or athletes from Culiat High School, Quezon City. Hello po sa inyo. Okay, going back. For number 3, our ratio is -1/2 over 1. Or that is -1/2. So how is it? Diba napakadali lang po? Easy. So let's move forward. So we will have an example for this one. Observe the given illustration. So we have triangles. Sa first row, we have 1 triangle. On the second row, may 2 triangles. On the third row, 4 na yung triangles. And on the fourth row, naging 8 na yung triangles. Now, the question is, what do you think will be the number of triangles sa fifth row? Okay, also observe that we have the numbers 1, 2, 4, 8. Yung numbers na yan ay hindi daw arithmetic sequence as reflected on our question number 3, di ba po? Okay, now, sige nga, tingnan nga natin kung hindi ba talaga siya example ng arithmetic sequence. Halimbawa, the common difference is 1. Our a sub 1 is 1. Our a sub 2 will be 1 plus 1, which is 2. O tama naman. We have a sub 1 and a sub 2, which is 1, 2. How about a sub 3? 2 plus 1 is not equal to 4 kasi dapat 3. Kaya lang yung nasa sequence is 4, so hindi pwede. Same with a sub 4, it is not equal to 8. So therefore, it is not an arithmetic sequence kasi wala siyang common difference. Now the question is, what do you think is the pattern there? Paano natin makukuha yung next term? Actually, may mga nakita na akong mga sagot. Meron dito, sabi ni Alexandra, Leonard, 16. Same with Alexander, 16. Okay, same with John Carl and JR, 16. Sabi ni Alexander, 16 po kasi nado-double po every time. Okay, tingnan nga natin. From 1, nag-times 2, naging 2. From 2, nag-times 2 tayo, naging 4. From 4, nag-times 2, naging 8. So what will be the next term? So that is 16. Wow, very good. Ang galing. Now, observe that we have 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. So ito yung solution niya. Ipakita ko lang po. Our a sub 1 there is 1. To get a sub 2, imumultiply lang natin si a sub 1 by 2. That is 1 times 2 is 2. To get a sub 3, imumultiply lang natin si a sub 2 by 2. It will be 4. And to get a sub 4, we will multiply a sub 3 by 2. It will be 8. And to get a sub 5, the missing term, we will multiply a sub 4 by 2. Magiging 16. So, ganun lang kasimple, di ba? Sobrang dali lang po. Oh, now, what do you call that number 2? Anong tawag sa 2 na yon? Actually, pinakita ko na. And that is what we call common ratio. Now, common ratio, it is a constant multiplied to its term to obtain the next term of the sequence. So yan yung constant na minumultiply sa its term para makuha yung mga kasunod na term. So it is represented or denoted by letter R. Now, anong sequence naman yon? Yun ang tinatawag nating geometric sequence. Last week, we have arithmetic. This week naman, we have geometric sequence. So, what do we mean by geometric sequence? Okay, now pag sinabing geometric sequence, it is a sequence where each term after the first is obtained by multiplying the preceding term a non-zero constant called the common ratio. So, ganun lang kasimple. So, hello po kay Roelia Daya. Good afternoon po. Watching, listening from Doña Magdalena H. Gafford High School. Hello po sa inyo dyan. Now, paano makukuha yung common ratio? Ganito lang kasimple. It is any term divided by its preceding term. Again, any term divided by its preceding term. Pag sinabing preceding, yung bago. Okay po? Or, pwedeng ganito. R is equal to a sub 2 over. Bago mag a sub 2, we have a sub 1. Again, that is a sub 2 over a sub 1. Pwede na bang a sub 3 over a sub 2? Or a sub 4 over a sub 3 and so on. Okay? Now, let's have this example. So, athletes, identify the value of the missing term that will satisfy the given geometric sequence. So, we have 2, 6, 18. Athletes, pwede kayong gumamit ng pen and paper. You can join me, help me in answering the given example. Okay? So, athletes, here's the solution. First, we will look for its R or common ratio. Again, ang formula natin is a sub 2 over a sub 1. So, ang a sub 2 there is 6. Ang a sub 1 is 2. Color-coded po yan para guided kayo. Now, 6 divided by 2. That is 3. Okay mo, may nakita na akong ditong sagot from Leonard and Harley Kian. 54. Very good. Tingnan nga natin kung tama ba talaga yung 54. So, let's continue. Pwede rin namang a sub 3 over a sub 2. That is 18 divided by 6, which is 3. Now, we know that the common ratio is 3. To get a sub 4, or the missing term, we will simply multiply a sub 3 by r. Now, what is a sub 3? That is 18. And what is r? That is 3. So mathletes, 18 times 3 is 54. Wow, ang dami nakakuha ng tamang sagot. Very good. Same with James, John Carl, Norjana. Okay. Devena Dams, Keyboard Cruz. Okay, very good. Okay, now, the missing term there is 54. Let's have another example. So, mathletes, identify the value of the missing term that will satisfy the given geometric sequence. So, we have blank, 8, negative 16, 32. Now, the first step to do is find R. We will solve for the common ratio. So it will be a sub 3 over a sub 2. That is negative 16 over 8. Now, remember, negative divided by positive, that is negative. And 16 divided by 8 is 2. So, unlike sign, always negative under multiplication and division. While like sign, always positive. Okay po? Now, pwede rin namang a sub 4 over a sub 3. Pareho lang yung ratio, that is negative 2. Since nakuha na natin yung ratio na negative 2, how are we going to find the missing term? Yung unang example, ang hinanap natin, yung next term. For the second example, ang hinahanap natin is yung nasa kabilang term naman. So, kapag yung next term, makukuha by multiplying R, paano naman kapag pabaliktad? So, what is the opposite or reverse ng multiplication? That is division. So, magdi-divide tayo. And that is a sub 2 divided by R. So, i-divide natin si 8 by negative 2. Since unlike sign sila, it will be negative. 8 divided 2, that is negative 4. So, tama si Keyboard Cruz. Very good. It's negative 4. Okay. Now, let's have the third example. Okay. So, determine the next two terms of the geometric sequence 16, 24, 36. So, mathletes, we will find the next two terms. So, what do you think? Kaya po ba? Medyo malaki na yung numbers dito. So, pwede po kayong gumamit ng calculator if you want. Pero, again, remind ko lang, huwag pong aasa lagi kay calculator. Opo, kasi minsan, what if wala siya? Wala siya sa tabi nyo. So, mahirap pag gano'n. Okay? Now, here's the solution. First, again, determine the common ratio. So, that is 24 divided 16. Okay, 24 divided by 16. So, kung ma-observe nyo po, hindi whole number yung ratio natin, kundi fraction pa rin. So, make sure na yung fraction na yon ay in simplest form. So, 24 over 16. So, ang common factor nila is 8. So, 24 divided by 8 is 3. 16 divided by 8 is 2. So, ang simplest form ni 24/16 ay 3 halves. So, yung 3 halves, yung i-multiply natin kay 36 to get the next terms. So, eto na yung solution natin. We will find the next terms by multiplying the common ratio to its preceding terms. So, isa-isahin natin para mas clear. Ang a sub 1 natin, 16. Ang a sub 2 natin will be 16 times 3 halves. Okay, kung titingnan nyo, medyo mahirap kasi, sir, may fraction, mahirap na po yan. So, hindi po yan mahirap, iisa-isahin natin. Now, alin po yung uunahin? Magmumultiply po tayo ng 3 or magdi-divide ng 2. O, ganito, mathletes. Kahit alin sa dalawa ang mauna, pwede magmultiply muna kayo ng 3 or mag-divide muna by 2. For this one, much better, mas simple yung solution pag magdi-divide muna tayo by 2. So, tingnan nyo. 16 divided by 2 is 8 times 3, that is 24. Or, pwedeng mag-multiply muna tayo. 16 times 3 is 48, divided by 2 is 24. So, see, pareho lang naman po. So, it's up to you po. Now, nakuha na natin yung a sub 2. To get a sub 3, si 24 naman yung gagamitin natin. Okay, that is 24 divided by 2 is 12 times 3, that is 36. So, tama. So, ano kaya yung next two terms? So may sagot na si Rochelle, 54 and 81. Oh, very good. Tingnan nga natin kung tama. Now, our A sub 4 will be 36 times 3 halves. So, athletes, 36 divided by 2 is 18 times 3, 54. Correct, tama rin si Alexandra. Now, how about A sub 5? So, gagamitin na natin si 54. 54 times 3 halves. So, let's divide first. 54 divided by 2, 27 times 3 is 81. So, very good, Alexander. Correct. Same with Rainiel. Okay. Now, thus, the next two terms of the geometric sequence 16, 24, 36 are 54 and 81. Tama si Claire Custodio, that is 81. Hello, Jade Muriel. Good afternoon po. Watching from Culiat High School. Hello po sa inyo. Okay. Now, so as we can see, we're able to find the missing terms in that given geometric sequence. So let's try a simple word problem. So alam ko, kayang-kaya nyo ito. So ball bouncing is one of the situations that shows geometric sequence. Each time it hits the ground, it bounces to 80% of its previous height. So, from its previous height, ang pag-bounce niya, hindi na ganoon kataas. So, bumaba siya ng 20% kasi 80% na lang yung height niya. Now, what will be the first 5 terms created by a ball that was dropped from the height of 100 inches? So, kung titingnan natin, medyo mahirap yung problem. Pero, athletes, I will help you on this one. So, we will complete the sequence created by a ball. Now, yung first term natin will be 100 kasi yan yung starting point. Nung nag-bounce siya, since 80% na lang yung naging height niya, 80% ng 100 is 80. Now, we are going to look for the 3 missing terms. Okay? Now, we will complete the sequence created by a ball. Here's the solution. Ang first step natin, laging hahanapin si common ratio. Okay? Oh, now, R is equal to A sub 2 over A sub 1. And that is 80 over 100. Now, we will simplify 80 over 100. And that will be 4/5. Okay, now, our A sub 1 is 100. Our A sub 2, so 100 times the common ratio, which is 4/5. So 100 divided by 5 is 20 times 4, that is 80. So 80 inches na lang yung taas. Now, what will be the third term? Sabi ni Rainiel, third term is 64 po. So tingnan nga natin if it's really 64. So A sub 3 is equal to, ang gagamitin na nating number will be 80. 80 times 4/5. Now, 80 times 4/5, that will be 64 inches. Tama rin si Rhea Nina. Very good. 64 inches yung third term natin. Now, how about the fourth term? 64 naman yung sunod nating gagamitin. That is 64 times 4/5. 64 times 4 is 256 divided by 5 or over 5. Or, gawin nating decimal, it will be 51.2 inches. So, very good, Alexander. Okay. Also, Keybird and Honey, that is 51.2 inches. Now, how about the last term, that A sub 5? For our A sub 5, ang gagamitin natin yung fraction. That will be 256 over 5 times 4/5. So, we will multiply numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. Okay, sabi ni Rochelle and Leonard, 40.96. Oh, very good. Tingnan nga natin if tama. So, the answer is, okay, correct. It's 40.96 inches. So, dun sa mga may calculator, you may check. 256 times 4 is 1,024. 5 times 5 is 25. And get the quotient, that is 40.96. Okay, now we now have the sequence 100, 80, 64, 51.2, 40.96. Kung titingnan nyo, ang geometric sequence, pwedeng palaki yung number or paliit yung number. So, kailan natin malalaman if in a given geometric sequence, palaki yung number or kailan paliit yung given number. So, observe, ano yung ratio ng problem na ito? Diba? Ang ratio niya is fraction, so 4/5. So, kapag fraction siya, less than 1, but greater than 0, so paliit yung number. Pero kapag greater than 1 yung ratio, palaki po yung number. Okay, now, let's have this activity time. Complete me. So, kompletuhin mo ako. Determine the common ratio and find the next two terms of the following geometric sequence. So, kaya ba ito, athletes? Alam mo, kaya-kaya nyo ito. So, let's have the three sequences. For our first sequence, 1, 3, 9. Sige nga, 1, 3, 9. What is the common ratio and what are the next two terms? So, give a try. Hello po kay Concepcion Solito, watching from Banquero Integrated School. Hello po. We also have athletes from Colyet High School. Eden Joy, hello po. Okay. Sabi ni Leonard, ratio is 3 and the next two terms are 27 and 81. Sige nga, tingnan nga natin. Common ratio is R. Very good. Kasi 3 divided by 1 is 3. Now, to get the next two terms, i-multiply lang natin si 3 kay 9. 9 times 3 is 27 times 3, 81. Okay, very good. Rainiel, Alexander, and Samantha, hello po. How about number 3? So, what is the common ratio? And what are the next two terms? Correct din si Rhea Nina. Very good. Now, how about number 3 and number 4? So, athletes, give a try. Sige nga. So, hi, Team Anthony Cabillo. Good afternoon po. Enjoying the activity from Colyet High School, Quezon City. Thank you so much, team. Okay, for this one, sabi ni Hanilyn, 1/2. Same with Leonard, 1/2. Alexander, also 1/2. Tingnan nga natin. Okay, correct. Our common ratio for this one is 1/2. Kasi 40 divided by 80 is 1/2. And the next two terms are, sabi ni Hanilyn, Rainiel, and Harlequin is 10 and 5. Okay, correct. Tama po. So, 20 divided by 2 is 10. Divided by 2 is 5. So, since fraction yung ratio, maliit po yung number or terms sa given sequence. So, very good, Kiana and Rochelle and James. Okay, now, how about the last one? Number 5, number 6. We have the sequence 1/4, -1, and 4. Okay, what do you think is the common ratio? And what are the next two terms? Sige nga, let's see. For number 5, the common ratio is, sabi ni Leonard, it's -4. Okay, the answer is, okay, it's really correct. It's -4. Same with Rainiel. Okay, very good, -4. And the next two terms are, so it's -16 and 64. Okay, very good. So ang gagaling, matibay lahat ng methods natin for this session. Now, remember this, athletes. We have arithmetic sequence and geometric sequence. I-compare lang muna natin. Pag sinabing arithmetic sequence, it is a sequence where each term after the first is obtained by adding a constant called the common difference. Common difference or denoted by D. Para makuha yung D, subtract lang natin yung succeeding terms, yung magkasunudan na terms. A sub 2 minus A sub 1, A sub 3 minus A sub 2, or A sub 4 minus A sub 3. On the other hand, pag sinabi naman nating geometric sequence, it is a sequence where each term after the first is obtained by multiplying the preceding term a non-zero constant called the common ratio or denoted by letter R. Paano makuha yung R? So, i-divide natin yung magkasunod na terms. That is a sub 2 over a sub 1 or a sub 3 over a sub 2 or a sub 4 over a sub 3. Also, remember this one. To obtain the next term, sa arithmetic, ano yung ginagawa natin? Mag-add lang tayo ng common difference para sa next term. Paano kapag yung nasa left part, yung nasa unahan na term? Kung mag-a-add tayo to get the next term sa right, yung sa left, yung pabaliktad, magsusubtract lang tayo. Okay? How about in geometric? To get the next term ng geometric, ang gagawin natin, magmumultiply tayo ng common ratio. Kapag yung nasa left naman, yung nasa unahan, ano yung kabaliktaran ni multiply? Magdi-divide po tayo. Okay? Is that clear, mathletes? So, clear na ba yung difference ng arithmetic and geometric? Okay. So, very good. Now, let's have this last activity. Who am I? Sino ba ako? So, let's determine whether the given sequence is arithmetic or geometric. And find the next term. Okay, dalawa lang po ito. So, again, determine whether it's arithmetic or geometric. Number one, mathletes, what do you think? It is arithmetic or geometric? For number one, mathletes, this is... Okay, correct. It's geometric sequence. Now, if it is a geometric sequence, what do you think is the next term? So what do you think? Thank you, Riniel. Correct, it's geometric. Same with Harliken. Good afternoon po kay Clarin Panganiban, watching, listening from Doña Magdalena Gapud High School. Okay. Also kay Ella May de la Cruz, watching po from Partida National High School. Hello po sa inyo. Okay. Now, what is the next term for this one? The next term is, sabi ni Harliken, is 30. Tingnan nga natin. Okay, it's 48. Correct, si Hanilyn, si Clark, and Sean Paulo. Very good, congrats. It's 48 po. Kasi, for this one, the common ratio is 2. Okay, very good, Kian and Rhea Nina. Now, sorry, how about number 2? For number 2, we have the sequence negative 5, 0, and 5. Sabi ni Jasmine, it's arithmetic. Okay, for number 2, this one is, okay, correct. It's arithmetic. Okay, hello, Jill Grace Tawagon, watching from Ocampo National High School. Say hello po. Now, what do you think is the next term? If this is an arithmetic sequence, ano kaya dyan yung sunod na term? Okay, what do you think? Okay, tama si James, arithmetic. Irish, arithmetic. Okay, second term is 10. Sabi ni Rainiel. Sabi ni Rhea Nina, it's 10. Tingnan nga natin. Sabi ni Sean Paulo, also 10. Same with Alexander. Okay, very good. It's really 10. Wow, ang gagaling lahat. Very good. Since nakuha nyo yung activities natin, let's have the quick check challenge. Now, this one will be given to you by Tutor Abhil. So, Tutor Abhil, are you there? So, ready for this quick check challenge? We have 5 items po. And later, ilagay nyo sa comment box kung makakailan kayo. So, I'm looking forward na makaka-5. So, okay lang kung hindi ma-perfect as long as you will try to answer the 5-item quick check challenge natin. So, congratulations kay Nurjana Makapantar. Tama. Same with Hill Grace and Verhil. Good afternoon po. Enjoy this activity from Kulyat High School, Quezon City. Hello po sa inyo. Okay. Now, Tutor Abhil. Okay, now let's have, okay, ako na muna po. For the quick check challenge natin, number 1, which of the following is a geometric sequence? So, mathletes, alin dyan yung geometric sequence? Is it A, 468, B, 4816, C, 51015, or D, 700. Athletes, alin po dyan ang geometric sequence? Sige nga, is it A, B, C, or D? So, okay, sabi ni Alexander Raniel and Aljun, it's letter B. Tingnan nga natin. The correct answer for number 1 is, okay, it's really B. Okay, with a common ratio of 2. Tama rin si Hilgrace, Gian, Saifuden, and Rochelle, Jean Mariel. Okay, very good. Tama po kayong lahat. Okay, same with Iris Perilia. Now, how about quick challenge number 2? What is the common ratio of the sequence 3, 21, 147? Okay, what do you think is the common ratio? Is it A, 1/7, B, 7, C, 30, or D, 1/30?
Okay,
So,
so ulitin lang muna natin na Tutor Well. The question
yes.
is, what is the common ratio of the sequence 3, 21, 147? So is it A, 1/7, letter B, 7, letter C, 30, or letter D, 1/30? Let us check your answers sa ating mga online learners. May mga sagot na sila. Sila Kiana, letter B daw, sila Hanilin, si Irish, Sabayda, Juan Alfred, John Carl Raisa, Jean Mariel Keybird, si Claire. Ano nga ba ang ating sagot, Tutor Rowell?
Okay, the correct answer is B, 7. Why?
So because of 21 divided by 3 is equal to 7, yung ating preceding term, tapos yung ating next term, tapos 147 divided by 21 is 7, so the common ratio is 7. Ayan.
Okay. Number 3, Tutor Abhil.
Let's have question number 3, great and learners. What is the fourth term of the sequence 8, 24, 72? The choices are 96, letter A, letter B, 144, letter C, 216, or letter D, 576. At habang naghihintay tayo ng mga sagot, batiin lang muna natin sila Eli Pilayo from Lapu-Lapu Kulyat High School at ang alang teacher Ma'am SP Ventura. Ganun din kila Marian Arnaiz. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. So, meron ng sagot si Alexander. Sabi niya, 216 po. Easy. Wow, basic ba na? Aljun Patagok, letter C daw. Si Leonard, Paul Alvarez, letter C. John Carl, Hanilin, Jean Mariel, James, Raisa, Rochelle, and Kiana, Annalyn, and Ellie. Letter C. Ano ba ang ating sagot, Tutor Rowell?
Okay, the correct answer for number 3 is letter C. Very good. Ang gagaling.
Ang gagaling ng ating
Why?
learners, ha? So dahil dyan, sabi nga, di ba, kinuha muna natin ulit ang ating common ratio. So we have 24 divided by 8, that is equal to 3, and 72 divided by 24 is equal to 3 as well. So mula dun sa ating kinuhang common ratio, minultiply natin siya dun sa ating preceding term, 72 times 3 is equal to 216. Let's go to teacher to question number 4. Nalito ako doon sa teacher kasi nag-comment si Ma'am SP. Tutor Rowell, question number 4.
Okay,
question. Magandang hello po. Sabi niya, teacher, may question po si Alexander Kapata. Tutor, pwede rin po D with common ratio o di ba po? What do you call it? Hindi ko na-gets yung tanong. Ang ginagamit po natin kapag common ratio po ay R. So kapag D po is common difference po. So tama po ba yung tanong? O nasagot po ba namin tanong? Isulat nyo lang.
Tutor Abhil?
Yes po.
Tutor Abhil, siguro yung tinutukoy po sa tanong is R is equal to 0. So sa given sequence po kasi sa geometric sequence, kapag ang R is 0, so hindi po siya matawag na geometric sequence kasi, di ba po, Tutor Abhil?
Magiging 0 kasi yung lagi mong preceding. Dahil kapag common ratio natin is 0, automatic, mag-multiply ka sa 0 ng 0. So, ang magiging sequences mo or yung pinaka-terms mo is 0 lang din po. So, yun.
Yes po.
So,
at the same time,
yes.
At the same time, 0 divided by 0 is not equal to 0. Di ba po?
Yes, that is 0 divided by 0 is equal to 1 under the property na with the same numerator and denominator kasi kapag parehas. Pero basically guys, hindi naman siya talaga ginagamit. Okay?
Yes.
And may
Okay,
correction tayo si Tutor Well.
yes, clarify lang po natin. 0
Clarify,
divided by 0, Tutor Abil, is not equal to 1. So, 0 divided by 0 is not equal to 0. Also, it is not equal to 1. Okay, there's a term being used for that one. Okay? So,
Bawal nga
let's
pala
move forward po.
Salamat, Tutor Well. Bawal nga pala maging denominator ng 0. So,
Yes po.
na ano lang ako doon. So, thank you so much po sa tanong Sana po nasagot namin ang inyong katanungan po, Ma'am SP Ventura. So, number 4, sabi which of the following are the next two terms of the sequence 8, 40, and 200? Ayan. So, the choices are letter A, 800 and 3,200. Letter B, 1,000 and 4,000. Letter C, 1,000 and 5,000. Or letter D, 4,000 and 8,000. So what is your answer?
Okay, Matlis, ano kayo magiging sagot niyo for number 4? Okay, sabi dito C, sabi ni Gio, Kiana, Rhea, Nina, Clark, Steven, C. So the correct answer is, okay, correct. It's letter C. Kasi po, we have 40 divided by 8, 5. I-multiply natin si 5 kay 200, magiging 1,000 times 5, 5,000. So very good. And now, let's have the last math challenge, the last quick check challenge natin for today. And that is, Tutor Abhil.
That's the question number 5. What is the common ratio of the sequence 12, 4, and 4 over 3? So, ang tinatanong dito, yung common ratio ng ating sequence 12, 4, and 4 over 3. So, the choices are letter A, 1/3, letter B, 3, letter C, 4, or letter D, 1/4.
So, alin kaya dyan ang common ratio? So, Mathletes, tilan nga natin. For number 5, what is the common ratio? Okay, sabi ni Zubaida, it's C. Sorry, it's Leonard A. Sabi ni Aljun, B. Okay, sabi ni Yashi, 81. Sabi ni Kiana, B. So let's see. For number 5, the common ratio is letter A, 1/3. Why? Kasi 4 divided by 12 is 1/3. So sinimplify yung 4 12s, naging 1/3. So Mathletes, nakailan kaya kayo sa 5-item quick check challenge natin? So sige nga.
So now let us proceed to our next activity. Well, congratulations sa lahat ng mga naka-perfect 5 sa ating mga nakakuha sa quick check challenge na binigay sa inyo ni Tutor Well. And sana lahat po ng mga ikanga natin, lahat po ng mga katanungan natin, wag pong mahihiyang magtanong. Like katulad kanina yung tinanong na Alexander, very good yun para kahit paano immediately nakakasagot din tayo sa ating mga katanungan. And congratulations dahil ang daming naka-5, Tutor Well.
Yes, sir. Nakikita ko rin po, most of our mathletes nakakuha ng perfect score. So, congratulations. Kung nakakuha man kayo ng 4, 3, 2, okay lang po yan. Okay? Now, mathletes, we now have the math challenge of the week. So, I know that every one of you will try to answer this math challenge. So, here's the math challenge. What is the 10th term of the geometric sequence -8, 4, -2, 1? Okay, so Tutor Abil, ano po yung gagawin for this one?
Okay, for you to join our math challenge of the week, just simply post to your timeline or sa inyong social media account ang inyong sagot at gamitin lamang hashtag ng math10challenge or hashtag tutorwell at hashtag tutorabhil. So dapat yung tatlong hashtags na yan ay naandun sa inyong mga posts. Pwede rin kayo mag-post sa ating DepEd ETUlay Facebook group at meron din tayong DepEd ETUlay Facebook page. Ayan.
Okay. Also,
and this will be our Q1 topic. So sa lahat ng mga great and learners natin for advanced reading and advanced study na rin sa ating mga pag-uusapan sa mga susunod pang linggo, we're on the week 3 today. So meron pa tayong 5 linggo pa na pagsasama-samahan. So pwede nyo na yung pag-aralan na. And at the same time, for comments and suggestions, do not forget to email us at edtech@deped.gov.ph. And for your feedback, pwede kayo mag-scan dito sa ating nakikita sa inyong monitor or you can type in https tapos tinyurl.com/ETUlay feedback form. Ayan.
Yes po. Thank you, Tutor Abil. Also, I would like to clarify, our topic next week is about about the end term of a geometric sequence, geometric means, and sum of a geometric sequence. So yan yung pag-aaralan natin next week. Okay.
Yes, that is correct. And may bumabati ng Happy Teacher's Day from Sipnayang Pilipino. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagbate. At syempre po, do not forget to watch my episode for Business Mathematics and Fundamentals of Accountancy, Business and Management sa DepEd TV. And you can catch me on that channels at of course sa YouTube channel ng DepEd TV Official. Ayan. And ito po ang ating mga Matherific tutors. Siyempre, babatiin na kita ng Happy Teacher's Day, Tutor Well. And Happy Teacher's Day po sa lahat ng mga junior high school Matherific tutors at sa lahat po ng mga teachers, hindi lamang dito sa Pilipinas, pero sa buong mundo. And siyempre, speaking of that, babatiin ko na po ng Happy Early Teacher's Day ang mga kaguruan ng Samal National High School Annex at Schools Division Office of Bataan. Yes, Tutor Well, baka gusto mo munang bumate.
Siyempre, kailangan ko rin pong batiin ang lahat po ng aking mga naging teachers from elementary, high school, college to grad school. Hello po sa inyo. Also, to all my co-teachers here at Ocampo National High School, all the teachers from the SDO Camarines Sur. So everyone, happy World Teachers Day po.
At sa lahat po ng mga guro na patuloy na tumatangkilik at patuloy na nagbibigay ng dedikasyon, ika nga, at determinasyon na maitawid po ang edukasyon sa ating mga kabataang Pilipino. Maraming salamat po. Saludo po kaming lahat sa inyo pong mga ika nga effort, pagmamahal sa lahat po ng mga mag-aaral natin. And bago tayo magpaalam, Tutor Well, wag po natin kalimutan na lagi po kaming abangan sa Masalino Day Friday from 3:40 p.m. to 4:20 p.m. para po sa ating Mathematics 10. At syempre, ako nga po ang inyong Tutor of Hill mula dito sa Schools Division Office of Bataan. Yes, Tutor Well.
Yes, and I'm Tutor Ruel, your math coach in Math 10. See you next time. Thank you so much.
So standby lamang po tayo dahil susunod na ang Senior High School at ALS Tutors. Paalam po, stay safe, stay sane, and God bless.
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag #ETUlayLevelUp. Huwag aalis dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!